welcome to another SyncSpider showcase. In our previous videos, we mentioned that one of the ways you can set your task to get triggered automatically is by successful completion of another task. So, in today's video, we'll demonstrate how to do just that. To get started, we will need to set up our project with two tasks. First task is going to be sending over the contact information from sheet A to sheet B. And then the second task is going to be sending over that information from sheet B to Automizy. Our first task is going to get triggered manually, while the second task is going to get triggered automatically as soon as the first task gets completed successfully. After you're done creating the project, you'll need to set up the first task. As we said, it's going to be pretty straightforward since we are dealing with Google Sheets as both source and target integrations. In both instances, you'll only need to select the Google Drive you wish to use. And after that is done, we can move over to configuring the source integration. Here we will select the sheet located on our drive that we wish to get the data from. SyncSpider will automatically recognize the columns that you already have on that sheet. So let's move forward to another important step that might affect your task automation, which is configuring the target integration. What you need to pay special attention to is the export behavior. So if you leave it on create new file with timestamp, what's going to happen is upon the task's completion, another Google Sheet is going to get created instead of the data getting transferred over to our sheet B. So in this case, you can either choose overwrite file each time or append data to existing file. Alright, moving on. Nothing eventful is happening in the mapping section since we are dealing with Google Sheets and we are in complete control over what fields are going to exist. We will also leave task settings as they are, so we can trigger this task manually after we create a new task. As we stated in the beginning of this video, our source integration is going to be Google Sheets. We will be using sheet B that is yet to be updated with information from sheet A, and our target integration is going to be Automizy. While setting up Automizy, you will be prompted for an API key. Simply go to the Automizy platform, click on Settings, then on API Tokens, and then generate a new token and copy it where you were prompted to. Once again, we'll need to configure the source integration. Simply choose the Google Drive and the Google Sheet you wish to use. Configuring the source filter is, as always, optional. We will leave it blank and move over to mapping. Since this is just a demonstration, we will map only the mandatory field, which is the email, and proceed to task settings. Now, here, as promised, we will look into the task automation. We will select this task to start automatically on event, and that event will be a successful completion of our previous task. Once you click on finish, you will get taken to the project dashboard. Here you can see both of our tasks that we have set up previously. Now we need to trigger our first task, which is labeled main task, manually. Doing so will trigger our second task to run automatically as per our settings. Another thing of importance here is that you need to activate both tasks even though we are triggering only one manually. By not activating our second task, it simply will not run after the first one is completed. Alright, now that our first task is triggered manually, let's wait until it finishes and check whether our second task got triggered right after it. Here we see that our first task succeeded. The data from sheet A got successfully imported to sheet B. And now, if we refresh our Automizy page, we will see that two contacts got successfully imported. What this means, basically, is that our second task succeeded as well. Another method of verification, so to say, is going back to our project dashboard and accessing the task execution history. Here we can see the task execution log details of our second task. We see that it ran without us actually triggering it. Alright, that's pretty much it for this showcase. We hope that we managed to provide you with some valuable insight as to how to set up these task automations. If you like what you see, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for more showcases and webinars. Additionally, you can visit our website or get in touch with us via our Facebook page. Until next time, take care!